오늘 제가 학교에서 학회 발표가 있거든요. 그래서 뭐 입을지 엄청 고민하다가 그냥 정장 입고 넥타이는 제가 어떻게 멜지 몰라가지고 넥타이는 안 메고 그냥 가려고요. 자켓만 걸치고 갈 거예요. 그리고 렌즈가 찢어졌거든요. 그래가지고 안경 끼고 갑니다. 오늘 발표는 제가 석사 때 했던 연구 중에 하나인데 한번 영상으로 찍어볼게요. 연습을 잘 못했거든요. 사실 시간이 없어가지고 걱정이 됩니다. 그리고 학생들이 되게 다양하게 오거든요. 한국에서는 저는 교육심리학회를 많이 다녔었는데 그렇게 되게 전문가 집단의 학회를 가다가 여기는 이제 되게 다양한 배경에서 오시니까 어떻게 준비해야 될지 사실 좀 난감하더라고요. 늦었으니까 얼른 가볼게요. 역시 오늘 날씨가 매우 좋지 않습니다. 너무 떨려요. 학교에서 학과까지 5분도 안 걸려요. 제 최장점입니다. 다 왔어요.
It's quite important. You know, sometimes you're in situations where you're under the pump and you think to yourself, I just need one pump.
Cannot simply understand.
Welcome everybody, and thank you for joining my presentation. I didn't expect this much people here, but thank you all for joining. My name is Bo-seok Kim, and I'm a first year PhD student at the Faculty of Education. And today I'll present one of my previous research studies. So this is different from what I'm doing now, but this is my previous work. So it's titled Student Strength Views and Engagement, Exploring the Mediating Role of Basic Psychological Needs. I'll allocate time for Q&A at the end, but you're also welcome to email me with any questions you have. So to give a brief outline of the presentation, first of all, I will discuss the concept of engagement and its importance in education. And then I'll discuss the relationship between strength views and engagement in the literature with a focus on the mediating role of basic psychological needs. And following that, I'll briefly introduce the methods and the results of this study. And finally, I'll discuss the discussions and implications and provide recommendations for future study. So first things first, let us begin with the clarification of the concept of engagement, which is a key variable in this research study. So engagement is an overarching concept that encompasses multiple dimensions of involvement, such as behavioral, emotional, and cognitive engagement. However, given the focus of the study, I wanted to concentrate on the psychological dimensions of engagement, following the framework suggested by Schoeffele and colleagues. They define engagement as comprising vigor, dedication, and absorption. Vigor is characterized by energy and resilience and a willingness to invest effort in overcoming challenges. Dedication refers to a sense of meaningfulness, enthusiasm, and being inspired by challenges. And lastly, absorption denotes a deep concentration on a particular task, leading individuals to become fully engrossed in their work. So this is originally a concept from work context, but students have also work, so this framework has been extended to students' engagement. The importance of student engagement cannot be overstated. Engagement is associated with improved students' academic performance, GPA, and future achievement. Additionally, engagement helps students to develop important life skills, so it is negatively associated with problem behaviors, and it increases persistence and satisfaction. You see how important engagement is. And traditionally, psychology focused on what is wrong and what can be addressed, following a deficit-oriented paradigm. But more recently, the advent of positive psychology shifted the focus to what is positive and strength, following a strength-based perspective that believes strength can lead individuals to success and well-being. Given this context, strength have gained more extensive attention in the literature, and researchers have developed multiple frameworks to identify individual strength. However, beyond identification, using strength have further significance. Research has found the positive relationship between strength use and work engagement. However, research linking strength use and students' engagement is limited. Only one study has found how supporting students' strength use enhances students' engagement. And also, the mechanisms through which strength use enhances student engagement is also limited. Thankfully, I found the positive activity model that provides a foundation for understanding the relationship between strength use and students' engagement. This model posits that positive activities such as strength use can promote need satisfaction, which in turn increases in well-being, like happier and more productive life. To explain briefly about basic psychological needs, autonomy refers to the need to feel free and willing, with a sense of integrity between one's thoughts, emotions, and actions. And competency reflects the feeling of confidence in one's ability to complete tasks and to tackle an optimal level of challenges. And relatedness denotes feeling warmth and connected to one's meaningful others. And the scholars believe that all individuals have fundamental psychological needs, including these three, and that using one's recognized strength can promote these basic psychological needs. And also several theories support the relationship between strength use and BPN. So strength theories argue that when people use their strength, their authentic strength, that enables individuals to fulfill their autonomy needs because they can act based on their strength. And self-efficacy theory posits that strength use leads to a sense of mastery and control over environment as they develop their strength. And lastly, when people using strength, they can seek they are encouraged to seek social resources and collaborate together, which would positively impact the need satisfaction for relatedness. So therefore, the research hypothesized that strength use would positively impact basic psychological need satisfaction, and that will mediate the relationship between strength use and students' engagement. So in this study, 57 Korean university students took part, comprising 31 undergraduates and 26 postgraduates, with 23 males and 34 females. And the strength use scale and the basic psychological need satisfaction scale and the Utrecht work engagement scale for students have been used, all of which demonstrated good Cronbach's reliability coefficients, which means that the items of the questionnaires are sufficiently consistent to indicate the measure is reliable. And the data analysis process began by checking the multivariate normality of the data through descriptive statistics and Shapiro-Wilk test, and then correlations were analyzed. And then structure equation modeling was used to estimate the measurement model first and then structure model. Partially mediated model versus the fully mediated model were compared, and bootstrapping was used to examine the significance of the mediational effects. So if you look at the preliminary results, it shows skewness within an absolute value of 2 and kurtosis within 7, which means it meets the normality assumption. Furthermore, Shapiro-Wilk test also shows that it meets the normality assumptions. And there were positive correlations between all variables. And then a confirmatory factor analysis.
You said at the end that it wasn't the focus of your study, but if you were to conduct this, say, with younger kids, say like ages 4 to 5, how might you expect them to?
I think for younger students, they need to have interventions on strength recognition and identification first, because they might need some more, awareness in their own strength.
Aha! So, have a go at this one. 1, 2.
아,